Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. A little bit more on what's happened in the brewery later. But right now we're just going to go and have a little road trip. Me and little wingman here. Say hi.
Hi.
Get your face in camera. Come on,
Hi.
say hi. This is Samuel, my right hand man.
Oh.
Or in this case, my left hand man.
I don't know.
You don't know what?
Yeah, I don't know if that's right hand or your left.
That's my left hand.
It looks like a right hand.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, a little road trip. We're going to go get some bits and pieces from Screwfix and Tool Station. Bit of a trip from here. So, come along for the journey and you'll see what we're up to.
I'm going to be on YouTube.
Squeeze the car out of here. Right, we're off. Where are we going, Sam?
We're going to Screwfix and Tool Station.
And what are we going to get?
A drill.
A drill and
I don't know.
some electrical parts.
And electrical parts.
Yep. A consumer unit.
Yeah. A unit.
Some sockets.
You can get tables from Screwfix or Tool Station.
Can you really?
I didn't know that. That was what was behind me. The measurer.
So hopefully this this journey won't take up too much of the video.
It will.
And here we are.
Yay!
So quite handily, as you can see, I've got a tool station and a Screwfix. Not more than 100 yards from the brewery, which is pretty damn handy. So we're going to nip in, get our various bits and pieces, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. You okay with it? So that's it. Got everything we need from Screwfix and Tool Station. So we've got a consumer unit, we've got a new drill because my old one's buggered, and time to make that arduously long journey home. I'll just switch you around and we'll record the few minutes it takes us to get home. Musical accompaniment by Sam there. So just as a matter of interest, this industrial estate might be a potential site should things progress well with the brewery. There are a few units here that are suitable in size, and there's a good residential population around here to make a tap room a viable opportunity. In particular, one of these units, as I just swing round to the right, could be quite interesting. So the one on the end, just on the left there, is one I've got my eye on, possibly for future use. It's been empty for quite a while. Who knows? Let's see how things go. That's not the radio, by the way, that is Sam. It never gets boring. Ever. At all. And we're back.
We bake.
back. Just over a week now, and as you gathered from the short intro to this video, I've not been doing very much for the past week and a bit. The brewery arrived, as you can see, from Four Priests, from Andy at Four Priests, and I couldn't really do much with it when it arrived because I was busy, fully intending to get started into it last weekend, just before. So I went out, got a few bits and pieces to get cracking, and then on the Sunday came down with COVID. Managed to avoid it since the thing started, but it absolutely knocked me on my back. Felt pretty rough, felt awful. Still not feeling 100%, I must admit. It's sitting on my chest quite heavily, it's just making me feel rotten, no energy, but I think I'm on the way out of it. So this is really there's not going to be much happening in this video. It's just a catch up, really, just to tell you what the next one's going to be about, which hopefully I'm going to get to in the next couple of days. But I'll just give you a quick tour of where we're at with the brewery. So everything arrived from Andy at Four Priests, and I don't know if any of you follow Four Priests Brewery. You should. It's a great channel. Andy's top bloke, very informative. But I just want to echo, well, not echo, but basically promise to do what he did for me, which is that when the time comes that I no longer need this bit of kit, either I've stopped, which I hope isn't the case, or I need to go bigger, which I hope is the case. But whatever happens, this kit, I will honour the same principle and pass it on for free to somebody who is going to take the same journey and give them that bit of a start into the commercial world that this kit will give. So I just want to put that out there. It's probably not going to be for a while, as you would imagine. I think Andy sort of operated on this kit for just over a year or so. I don't know what the future holds for me, whether or not I move at the same pace. Well, let's wait and see. But I've not really done much with the kit since it arrived. We'll just have a quick tour around. Just down here is an existing 400 litre pot that I already had, which was going to be the HLT for my 200 litre system. I'm in two minds whether or not to bundle that together with the mash tun that I had and the 200 litre kettle and sell that as a complete 200 litre kit, or whether to use that pot as another fermenter, which I could do. It's not the same as this one here. It's a flat bottom unit. Can't really seal the lid, but it's not beyond the realms of possibility. But if I do sell it, along with the mash tun and the 200 litre kettle, that will probably fund the purchase of another one of these, which I have been looking for. So that's an option. It may be a better option. We need to wait and see. I haven't done anything with these bits of kit since they've arrived. They're just kind of sitting where they're going to live for now. And he did tell me there's a bit of TLC needed. I must say he's done a fantastic job looking after them. So some of the projects coming up will be some of that TLC. A few bits of weld to sort out. Some of the wood on the side down here needs replacing. And some of the insulation in places needs a bit of TLC. So that's projects coming up. The first project I'll be undertaking is the electrics for the brewery. And the original plan was to put everything on this wall here. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. I might be a bit restricted for space because there's quite a few things to go on there. Because I've got to get a consumer unit in, I've got to get my HLT control box, I've got to get all the fuse spurs for the elements for the kettle, additional sockets for other things. So it may not happen there. I can't really put it on this back wall against the mash tun or the fermenter. Sorry, not the fermenter, the kettle. A, because if you can see here, there's the exhaust steam pipe from the kettle, which is going to run into a condenser. So anything behind that kettle's a no-no. And in any case, why would you want to reach over a boiling hot kettle to turn on off switches? That's not really a practical idea. I don't really want to be reaching over those two pots. What I might do is put it on this bit of wall here, where this water filter is. And I may move that water filter right down to the far end, so it's close to the HLT, which probably makes a lot of sense. I do have a feed up here, that white pipe, which I can redirect and take over there. So I'm thinking the consumer unit on this wall here, all the fuse spurs on here, and then a line of sockets running around the 4 walls of the garage. Well, 3 walls. Can't really put them on the garage door now, can I? That wouldn't be practical. Which means I can bring the armoured cable in through the top corner up there, across the top of the garage door, and then down into the consumer unit. Seems to be the most sensible way of doing it. So the next project is going to involve all this stuff here. So this is all the bits and pieces for the electrics. So we've got a consumer unit in there, we've got some 16 amp commando plugs, various bits and pieces, connectors, got some fuse switches in here, which I'll be using. I've gone for ones with neons, so I know exactly which elements are on at a glance. We've got some double sockets, double pole sockets, and just down here, just in here, is my little HLT control box, which will be part of the system. So that's currently rated at 25 amps. The HLT has got a 5.5 kilowatt, so that's going to be about 23 amps. I may run with that, or I may just squeeze it up a bit, just to have a little bit of a buffer in the relay in there. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that's where we are for now. I'm hoping to feel better in the next few days and get back into this. Apologies, I haven't done much in the last week or so, but I have honestly felt like crap. But once I get going, hopefully things will move at a fair pace. So I'll catch up with you all soon. Go and check out Andy's YouTube, worth watching. There are also many others out there. I'm sure you know Harry Brew 69. He's obviously worth a look. And if you're enjoying this, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Tell me to other people, let them know I'm there, what I'm doing. It'd be great to have you along for the journey. And a big thanks to all those that have subscribed so far. It does mean a lot. Hopefully I'm producing content that you're all finding interesting. And hopefully, like Andy and others were to me, it's an inspiration for you to do something yourself. So hopefully, speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.